Hello, it's Sean. If you've been watching my channel for long, you've seen me paint through this warband for Kings of War Vanguard, but I thought I'd put them all together and kind of show them off. I've added a little bit of flock to the bases, just actually a little bush on all the bases, mostly just to add a little bit more texture to the base. I'm pretty happy with how this army turned out. I think it looks really nice together. Generally, it all has the same paint scheme, but some of the models have different colorations, like these gargoyle models are stones, so they're all gray. The knights are all fully armored, so there is no flesh exposed. So they're just metal and cloth, so it's dark models for them. And then the big crab beast, the Despoiler, he's purple, so he stands out a little bit as well. I wanted these to kind of have the same feel as the normal paint scheme for the Abyssal Warband, but I wanted them to have a little bit of a different look, so I went with this kind of pink tone for the skin, and I'm pleased with how it looks. I'm a firm believer in having a cohesive feel to an army, so the basing helps to tie that in, even with the models that have a little bit different paint scheme. I think it looks really nice. I'm not going to win any painting awards with this warband. It's a pretty simple paint job all across these, but they look nice, they're ready to play, and painted models are always better than unpainted models. I think this just goes to show what a little bit of time and effort can do. You don't have to be a golden demon painter or be at the top of the curve to get some nice models for your warband. Some simple techniques and you can get your army painted and ready for battle, and it will just add a lot to the game when you're playing with a painted force. So I think I'll walk through the different units that I've got here. So we have the lower Abyssal unit. These guys are pretty inexpensive. They're grunt models, but they're good in combat, or okay in combat. Don't really have any special rules, but they're good to flesh out on your army. We have the Abyssal Guard, which are kind of a stepped up version of the lower Abyssal. These models are warriors. They have the same fight value, but they also add crushing strength, and they have regenerate as well. Next we have the Flame Bearers. These models have some range attack, still can fight in close combat a little bit, and they're not great at it. They're also grunts, so they're not super expensive, but they'll give some ranged ability to the warband. Next, we have the Succubus models. These are also melee combat units. They have a rule called Fatal Attraction that gives a -1 modifier to melee attacks while the enemy is within range of them. The Gargoyle units are a support unit. They have Fly and Regenerate and Vicious. They only have close combat, but that Fly helps them to get around so they can get into combat better. We have the Succubus Lurker models. This is another support unit. These have Scout, Sneak, Stealthy, and Vicious. They're pretty good in close combat with 3 dice, and they also have that Fatal Attraction rule. We have the Heliquin models. These are a support unit as well. They're cavalry, so that gives them a little bit of a bonus. They have a special rule of 6 sense and some crushing strength, and they're pretty good in close combat. We have the Despoiler model. This guy is pretty good in close combat with 4 dice. And then he has Regenerate, Smash, Steady, and Crushing Strength. He has a large model as well, so that limits on how many we can take in the army. Then we've got some command models. We've got the Harlequin Blood Mask. It's going to get 2 red dice, has 6 sense, Crushing Strength 2, and the Cavalry special rule. He also has the Expert Rider. We have the Seductress, which is another command model. She has Fly, Stealthy, and Vicious. She also has Confuse and Fatal Attraction, and she rolls 5 dice in melee. And last up, I think my new favorite model, we have the Abyssal Warlock. This guy has got Regenerate, several different spells, doesn't have a lot of melee or range, but he has a little bit of both, and then he has Range Boost. I really like the look of this guy, and I'm sure that he's going to be in pretty much every army I make, no matter how good he is. Well, as I said, I'm very happy with how this army turned out. I've enjoyed painting it. I'm looking forward to getting started on my next project, though. I hope you've enjoyed watching me paint this army, and I hope it's encouraged you to go and get your army painted. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this and the other projects that I work on, you can subscribe to my channel. Be sure to click the bell so you get notified when I post new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All those have links below in the description, and you can search any of those places for Hero of the Table. If you have any questions, please put it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.